Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. One mouse needs weapon.
Pretty girls, like you.
No, Wonderland.
You've done that.
It's only a dream.
Hey guys, welcome to Alice Madness Returns. Gotta be careful with that. My name is Ron, and if you are new to my channel, I will be your host for this 100% completion playthrough of Alice Madness Returns. By that I mean I will try to be collecting everything in the game, all items, all memories. There's bottles, snouts, rooms. Basically, if we go here, this is what we're going to be looking at. Memories recovered, 94 total. Snouts, bottles collected, radula rooms completed, overall completion, weapons found, chapters complete. This is what we're going to be trying to complete. This whole thing, this whole board basically is going to tell us what we've got. We've also got some extra content in here, which I will go through in just a minute. I gotta tell you guys before we start, this is my third time trying to play this game. This first episode is not going to be a blind playthrough. I have seen the first hour of this game. That is because I played the entire first hour and came to the conclusion that there's no way I'm going to be able to play this without a guide. There are places in this game. This game is one of those kind of games that blocks off behind you really frequently. And if you go the right direction, like the story direction, it'll block it off. And you can't go back and explore other areas. And it's not always obvious which way is the story direction. So if you don't know, you're going to miss stuff. It's inevitable. There's no way you can do that, or you can do this without missing things, or playing the game multiple times. So I'm going to have to use a guide. I don't like to usually do that, follow a guide while I'm playing, but in this particular case, we don't have a choice. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get started in just a minute. If you guys are interested in just seeing the game and not hearing me yap about stuff, timestamps below, guys. Please advance to the beginning of the game. But right now, what I do want to do is go to the extra content. And we're going to take a look. We are going to be filling all this out. So right now, there are 74 characters in our almanac. We don't have that yet. Theatricals, again, same kind of deal. Let me move the cursor out of the way. Yeah, same kind of deal. It's a little bit finicky, this thing. So yeah, we got some cinematics. Past matters we'll talk about in just a minute. Troubling visions. There's a bunch of troubling visions. 40 of those that we're going to get to. And then, of course, the credits, which we will get to at the end of the playthrough. But what I'm going to do right now is past matters, guys. Now, this is long. When I did this the first time, I didn't read through this, but I feel like I should read through it. So again, guys, this is long. It's going to take a little bit. If you don't care, and you don't care what happened in the past to Alice Little, again, timestamps below, guys. But yeah, this is 6 pages long, and it's going to take me a minute to get through it. But I feel like we got to read it. If you want to skip it, feel free to skip it. Notes extracted from the casebook of Hieronymus Q. Wilson, Hieronymus, MD, Rutledge Asylum. On November 5th, 1863, Alice Liddell was severely burned in the fire that destroyed her family home in Oxford and took the lives of her parents and her older sister, Lizzie. While the girl's seared skin gradually healed during the year of hospitalization, the trauma caused by her family's horrific demise deepened. The orphan's condition swung from comatose to uncontrollably hysterical, and back in the course of a given hour. Learned medical opinion deemed her a danger to herself, and an indefinite term of institutional confinement was ordered. At her preliminary examination at Rutledge on November 11, 1864, Alice presented as deaf, dumb, and blind to stimulation. She seemed on the brutal expression of the practice in training for the coffin. Only her age saved her from immediate assignment to the notorious Bedlam catacombs. Despite insensible passivity, preternatural quietness, and evident dementia, a course of treatment was prescribed. During the first 6 months of 1965, she was subjected to all the best contemporary remedies without result. Cold plaster sessions and bloodletting were ineffective and unproductive. Applications of experimental shock apparatus useless. Likewise, massive doses of laudanum? In desperate toss, restraints, including a straitjacket, solitary confinement, sensory deprivation, confiscation of her toy rabbit, and cancellation of afternoon tea were tried, and failed completely. She would not respond. She did not resist treatment in any way or react to it, she simply ignored it. She shut down completely and shut out the world. Shortly after the diagnosis of demented was confirmed, she fell into a comatose state. Despite her mental infirmity, she appeared physically fit. Staff remained hopeful, not to say optimistic, that she would regain her balance. Her bodily functions were reasonably attended to, but there were pitifully few signs of recovery. Then, in the autumn of 1873, after 8 years of fitful sleep, Alice spoke by drawing. Her first picture was of an alarming cat. But only bouts of angry, incomprehensible screaming and hysterical sobbing followed her this dubious opening of communication. She became intermittently convulsive and had to be sedated frequently. From time to time, various medicinal preparations and chemical potions were forcibly administered to little effect. And she required more than a verbal encouragement to eat. Something that did look like progress occurred in late November that year. While her inarticulate mutterings and screams continued, she responded, if not appropriately, at least comprehensively, to her surroundings. When grossly insulted by ward orderlies, the superintendent's umbilic nephews, Alice, without warning, scarred off one of the twins with her furious attack. She handled her spoon like a knife, and made the other bleed like a stuck pig. But then she turned the makeshift weapon on her own wrists. Fortunately, staff prevented her from doing terrible physical damage to herself, but she regressed to her previous state. Days of silence, sometimes sketching fantastical scenes and characters, spouting senseless poetry, then incomprehensible raving, catatonic trances, and unintelligible shouts and groans. Suddenly, in spring of this year, there was a change. She began to speak. Civil, then vulgar, declarative, then cryptic speech, in and out of chaotic, violent, deranged, and terrifying dream world. But the periods of lucidity grew longer. She became confidential. She shared some of her sadness, her grief over loss of family and herself. But most often she droned on and on with about fantastical visions. These delusions had no reality, of course, but conversation made a connection with the world. This was a significant development. Cognate, but often disconnected, and to me meaningless talk about Wonderland, tea parties, and fungarious forests, boojums, jack bombs, snarks, demon dice, and the dastardly Red Queen was, nonetheless, encouraging, though her moods ran the... where are we? Her moods ran the gamut from despondent gloom to vicious anger and confident calm. This was a positive prospect, but the emergence of a normal Alice, a cured Alice, was not to be. Throughout the summer and into the autumn, she seemed to vacillate between fantasy and reality. By October, my own health failing, I recognized I had done everything I was capable of doing for her. After a decade of treatment, having addressed her psychic condition with the full array of our age's therapies, she had emerged from her catatonia, but we still didn't know why. I once thought the drug regimen had been effective. Now I vigorously doubt it. Reunification with her childhood toy, it turns out that rabbit was a stand-in for the original, which disappeared years ago. Something I said, she did nothing at my command, instruction, treaty, or request. To the extent she was cured, she, I believe, cured herself. She appeared more or less stable, though plagued by hallucinations that frustrated more than frightened her. I succumbed to the superintendent's entreaties. As further cure seemed doubtful, further confinement was deemed a waste of everyone's time. Lacking family and friends, but possessed of a small inheritance, she left Rutledge in November, depressed but committed to the struggle for her sanity. Nurse Witless found her a situation with Dr. Bumby, and Alice was released to his care at the Houndsditch Home and Refuge for Wayward Youth in the East End. I wish them both well. Okay, there you go. Alright, the only other thing we can look at, I think, is this key. Nope, that goes back to the front, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Her dresses. So we've got the story mode dresses. This is lets Wonderland decide how Alice is dressed. Then we got Caterpillar. These are all DLC dresses. This came with the game of the complete game of the year, guys. So these are all DLC. We probably won't be wearing these much. I'm probably gonna just let Wonderland decide how Alice is dressed. Caterpillar, shrink sense always active. Oh, that's interesting. Cheshire, disable all rose drops from enemies. Don't know why you would want that. Checkmate, doubles damage for all weapons. Flesh Maiden, hysteria at any time. That's cool. Oof. Late but lucky, imbued with the power of shrinking violets. Hattress, lose teeth instead of health. Oh, don't want that. And then back to story mode. There you go. All right, there you go, guys. I think that's all the stuff we can do for right now. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and... So let's see, memories. Yeah, that's still like we looked at that. Let's go ahead and start a new game. There's about to be a cutscene that plays. It's rather long, so I'm going to shut up and let that play. So let's go ahead and check it out. We'll go on normal. Gamma's fine. We're not going to invert the look. Let's go ahead.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie. Your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie. Floating. Listen. They're gone.
Okay. All right, guys. I think that's the 4th time I've seen that cutscene. The first 2 times I was trying to get the controller to work. I had a little difficulty getting the Xbox One controller to work, but I think I've got it now. And then, of course, the last time, which I played the entire game through for the first hour and realized I was going to need a guide, and now just now. So I've seen that cutscene several times. All right, guys. This is called Houndsditch Home. There are no collectibles to find, but there are some things to look at. So let's go ahead and go into the boys' room. We can.
Ollie pinched me smalls.
We're bloomers.
Sure.
The loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Okay. So yeah, we can wander around the home.
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
Sure. Okay, so that just goes back into the boys' room, I believe. Yes. Oh, we got a picture. Oh, I didn't see this before. My stories to the children bear strange fruit. Their drawings expose pieces of my mind. Okay. Interesting.
Our beds are next.
Monday's wash day.
Okay, sure. All right, let's, there's the girls' room. We can enter first-person camera mode by hitting down on the right stick. That's totally creepy. I made some adjustments to my monitor. I think I'm going to undo them because it's doing that thing. I don't like that.
Doctor,
I don't know if
do
you guys can see it or not.
Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Sure. Drawing. Okay, okay. So that's the girls' room.
Wasting doctor's time?
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
All right, I think we're good. Girls' room still, so let's go downstairs. Home, safe home. Like some storage. Abandoned toys and worn out shoes have a past, and the people who use them too. My past was consumed by fire. Sure, sure. The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at a match factory. 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad.
10 years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Sure, sure. Earn your keep.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. Okay, can we check out the... Nope, that's the photo again. Okay. Okay, yeah, like I said, no collectibles in this level, so we don't need to worry about that. But we can just check out things. Apparently nothing over here to look at.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family. Who'd want her?
Oh. This likeness captures the doctor's confidence. His dress is fastidious, his bearing calm, just shy of classically handsome. He likely instructed the artist how to render his nose. Okay, okay.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
We're outside in London now. Pinch...
Killing me, babe.
Something Lane. I can't read what that says. Pinchville? I don't know what that says.
Can't come this way, love. Go round.
Okay. Moorgate.
Nice, so I think you could build a flat on it.
I might use the underground one day if they ever complete construction. Moorgate Street Station closed. Traffic on Metropolitan and Circle lines restricted. Sure. Okay. Houndsditch Home for Wayward Youth. Dr. Angus Bumby, prop. Proprietor? Is that what that means? Not really sure. Men's Outfitters. Battle Bout, Chamber of Horrors, Wine Tonic. Machine-made corsets. Direct from Paris. Cool. So yeah, I think we're in London now. Guy playing the violin. Sure. Children playing.
Coming in his train of cars, with moonbeam windows and the wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
Sure, sure.
She ever work? Wears her black. Too good for company? She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slapped, spanked, or like.
No, nothing from you. Okay, take a look around. I think we're good. Oh, children here. I don't want to say anything. Okay. There goes a cat. Whitechapel Market. Supposed to be picking up pills or something, from what I understand. Hi. Hello?
Hang off, missy. Move along.
Hey. Okay. Sure, sure. Nobody wants to say words to me? No? No?
You must be bleeding joking. I can't afford to put cheese on the table anymore. Sometimes I wonder where my next cheese is coming from.
I'm not sure who's talking. There's the cat. Okay, I guess we're good. Kitty, kitty.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
There he goes. Let's see. Lilla Crab and Sons Bacon Purveyors. Kettle and Veitch. Esther Company, Unusual Specimens, established 1662. How's everybody over here doing?
They'll teach
Move
you.
along, Alice.
Beat him good.
I can run you in just for being off your nut.
Sure. Theophilus Everett Horton, clockmaker. Face the cat. Getting kind of dark in here, isn't it? In the back alleys now. Okay. Somebody's either having a really good time or a really bad time. I can't tell which. Where's the cat? What's back here?
Where has that cat gone?
Okay. All living things die eventually. Still, a creature's remains are always poignant. Yeah, okay. So there's the cat. There he goes, off to the right. Look to the left. Anything to say? Anything to say? No? No? Hello?
Job. No change in nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world, 10 minutes at a time.
Okay. Sure. I won't comment on that too much. How about you, sir?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, some of these I saw in the first time I came through, but some of them I missed, so I'm kind of good that we went through. I think I've been pretty thorough about catching everything at least as much as I can. I mean, it's not the biggest.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Indeed. It's not the end of the world if we miss a conversation or something, but I like to catch as much as I can. Okay, okay. Cutscene. Oh dear, that just can't be good. Careful, Alice. Careful, careful.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
Okay. High Street Res... Can't really read those. Okay, we're still in London, guys. Still the first level, but we're getting close to the end of it. Let's see. A coop is just a cage. It is really just a cage, but the birds don't seem to mind. There's London. During the Industrial Revolution, looks like.
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. One mouse needs water.
Yipes. And we're done with London. And Alice is back. Boom. Nice. Quick costume change, and we are here. All right, guys, this is the second sub-level. So the structure of this game, I believe there are 6 levels, I think. Although I don't know. I'm not positive, but I think there's 6. But each level has a bunch of sub-levels. This particular one has 10 sub-levels. We're in sub-level 2 of this
Very
area.
upsetting journey, but I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
Indeed.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this Wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Vale of Tears. Cool. Cool. Okay, yes, this is the Vale of Tears. If you guys watched the first game, which is on my channel, American McGee's Alice, the Vale of Tears was actually a level in that game, and it's, you know, it didn't look entirely like this, but it looks not too dissimilar. You know, that's a game that's 10 years older than this one was. I know, it's a little different, but yeah. Okay, guys, this is where we have to start watching for collectibles. Now, the only collectibles in this game, or in this level, are memories. And, they're all, I think, pretty obvious. When I came through here the first time, I did not miss any of them. I got all of them. So I don't think they're really missable. Well, they're missable if you don't pick them up, sure, but you're not going to miss them if you just go through the thing. So this level is pretty easy as far as collectibles go. There's our first collectible right there. So let's go ahead and take a look. So nothing else works right now. None of the buttons do anything other than the A button, which is the jump. And the game hasn't told us this yet, but we do have... Let's see, do we have float yet? We don't have float yet, but we do have twirl. So yeah. Alright, let's get our first memory.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
There you go. Alright, we're up here. Let's take a look around. It may be a little pointless for me to go all the way back here, but because you guys haven't seen it, I'll take a look around. I checked behind the waterfalls. There's nothing behind the waterfalls. So you know, we'll try to be, even though I know exactly where to go, I'll try to be at least a little bit thorough. Press A to jump. Okay, we have been tutorialized for the jump. But not yet the twirl, so it's coming. Okay, so, if I pause, it's because I'm reading the guide. Now, I don't really need to at this point, but yeah. There you go. Let's see. Yeah. We just continue up. I don't think we need to do anything else besides go this way. Press A again while jumping to twirl. So there's your twirl. Actually, we do have float. So there you go. So yeah, it wants us to twirl across this thing. I believe we can go down here, and if we do, the game will give us a way back up. I did look down here to see if there was anything down here. I do not believe there is. That just leads back to where we were. So there's nothing out around down here, so we'll use our twirl capability, also known as the double jump, to get across all this stuff. Ooh, a little bit far. Okay. There's our second memory. Right there. Let's grab it.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Okay. Yep. We go down here. So you see what I say about this? I can't actually get back up here. Maybe I could from here. Yeah, actually I can. Okay. But in general, the game will block you off very quickly from going back behind you too far. Which is why during the first playthrough, I missed some stuff because I went the direction I was supposed to go instead of the direction that I wanted to explore, and left some stuff behind. So, yeah. This right here is a little spring pad that'll bounce you up. And there's our third memory. Alright, let's go get it.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Okay, we got a little keyhole here. We can't utilize it quite yet, but we will in just a bit. But we do got another springboard here. Bounce up here. Got another little keyhole right there. Okay. Moving on. Nothing else really here. Drink me.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Indeed. There's a memory sitting right there. Okay, we now have the shrink ability, so we can hold LB to shrink. While shrunk, Alice will gain shrink sense. So you can see stuff that you would not be able to see as you are bigger. So, for instance, check out the stuff right there. There's arrows and stuff that are pointing at this keyhole. And they fade away once you get big. There's also a memory sitting here, so let's go ahead and grab that.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey hole.
Okay. Alright, let's go move on. So the game obviously wants us to go towards this keyhole, so let's go ahead and head on inside. Normally you have to hold down the left shoulder button to shrink, but when you're inside these little keyholes, you can let go. It'll stay. And then, yeah, and then we'll go big again. Alright, what we want to do is bounce up here. This actually took me a minute the first time I played through this, that I could not, because I didn't see that keyhole at first. But actually, if you go shrink sense, arrows and stuff are pointing right at it. So yeah, shrink sense is actually really, really useful. So we're gonna need to use that on a regular basis. But let's go ahead. Up. Up. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Huh. How about that? That's interesting. I had no idea that was a thing. Okay. Let's go through this keyhole. And there you go. So yeah, we've picked up, so here's some more teeth. So now we have 5 teeth. Teeth are this game's currency, guys. So we need to pick those up as often as we can. So yeah. Okay. So we should right now, if I hit the button, we should have 4 memories. Yes, we do. And there's one more in this particular sub-level. So nothing over this way. Go through the little keyhole again. I love how she like has the hiccups when she's small. 3 more teeth. Very nice. Underneath the dice, or the domino, or whatever that is. And hang on. Get these guys to... No? It's not. Okay, let's just keep going. should be... Ah, there's a memory just behind this rock. Yep.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
Okay, very nice. That's actually the closest they come to hiding a memory in this level. Not going to get eaten by that. So yeah, we've got everything out of this level. We're done with this level, and we're just about done with the level, in fact. Let's bounce up. And we're at the slide. Can't do anything with these yet. So we will be able to in just a little bit, but not right now. We're gonna head down the slide. Here we go. Ready? Let's grab the teeth as we go. Now, I wasn't too sure about this when I did this the first time, but we're gonna come up on some shells, and we do want to break the shells. Those gold teeth have. I want to grab those. Those are worth, I think, 10. I didn't really see, but I'll check it in edit. So break these shells as well, because they do hold teeth inside them. And there we go. Boom! Now, the game does not tell you this, but we just entered the 3rd sublevel. This is now Slug with a Shell. And there's really no way to know that, but that is in fact where we are. I'm not sure how we do know that. There might be something in the... I don't know, the main menu that says or something, but anyway, so we've got some stuff in here. So Slug with a Shell has 4 more memories, 5 bottles, and 3 snouts. Now this is where I didn't have any... Oh, sorry. I didn't have any problem with that last level, but this is where I started having problems. So we got to be super careful around this. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and move forward. We're fine right now. Dead creature. So we'll get a cutscene.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Okay, you have just obtained the Vorpal Blade. It goes snicker-snack. It leaves them dead, as seen in a previous poem. Nice. The Vorpal Blade inflicts the swiftest damage to a single target at close range. Alright, press X to attack with the Vorpal Blade. So there you go. And the little skeleton goes away. Okay. Okay, so, also, we now have the dodge, even though the game has not actually told us this yet, but it will in just a minute. So let's go ahead and break open these. And we will also grab this memory. Right here.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
Thank you. So the LT right now is just looking at the place where the skeleton was, so it's not anything important. Let's definitely break these open. They have teeth in them, so we got to make sure we get all these. We do want those teeth. Those are quite critical. So, okay, I think we're good. Oh, wait. Nope, I missed one. Never mind. That's her dodge item. That's pretty cool. All right, good. Good, good. We're moving on. Break these open. You may have just barely caught a glimpse of it, but there was a red flower petal that came out of one of those shells. That's your health. Up in the upper left is our health bar, which are flowers. Those little flower petals are how you regain health if you need it. That's still looking at that. So. Okay. And we have our first battle. Insidious Ruin. Press LT to focus on an enemy. Nice. Okay. 2 more. So there's it's talking about our dodge animation.
Gross and evil in a single monstrosity.
Okay. Something just opened up for us. Very nice. Also, there's a rose petal sitting here if we need it. Yeah, we do, because we lost a bit. Okay. You will notice, guys, the way we came in is now closed. This is very common for this level. So, anyway, yes. Okay, so let's head down this way. And we got a memory sitting up there. Let's grab that.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
Sure. Okay, let's move on forward. There we go. There's our little thingy. Yep, I think we're just moving on. Cool, cool. Okay. Move forward. Okay. A little bit of a cutscene here. Gonna teach us about floating. While jumping, press and hold unbound A to initiate Alice's float. To further extend float, press and hold unbound again while jumping. It's the A button, guys. So while jumping, press and hold A again to float. So there's your float. So you do a twirl. And there you go. Alright, yes. Let's go ahead and get over there. We'll float on over. Float can be used multiple times while jumping. Okay, we have to go this way. So we can go that way, but there's another thing up over here. Yeah, that way up there, I think. Ah, damn it. How do I get up there? I have to get up there. Hang on. To incline to the right. Oh, you know what? I think. Okay, never mind. No, we don't have to go up there. That's wrong. My bad. We got to go this way. There we go. And we want to go up here. And there's our first other collectible besides memories. It's a bottle. Okay. I will show you guys what that is for as we get towards the end of this episode. Okay. You can see we've got more bottles over there. Okay. Okay. So, yes. Press right button to dodge at any time, even while jumping. There we go. Let's grab this bottle. Cool, cool. All right. Moving forward. How are we doing on time? We're doing good. Okay, okay. Hang on, let me just grab We got 100. Let me see what this is worth. 105. So this gold teeth are worth 5. Okay. Good. Good to know. Hello, Duchess.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Okay. So we can take a look around, but there's nearly nothing to see. There is a door here, but we can't get through it yet. It's been locked with a button. But let's grab the pepper grinder. You have just obtained the duchesses. That is wrong. That is wrong. That's not how you spell duchesses. At the very beginning of the game, guys, I'm just gonna like rant for a second here. The game said when the boy came into the doctor's office, said his parents were hung. They were not hung. They were hanged. People are never hung. They're hanged. Clothes are hung. That was wrong, and it annoys me. I try not to be a Nazi, a grammar Nazi too much, but sometimes some things bug me, and this is another one. When people do the apostrophe in the wrong place, that is not how you do the apostrophe S when something ends in an S. You don't put an S after it, you just put it at the end. But yeah, anyway, sorry. You have just obtained the Duchess's Piglet Edition Pepper Grinder. Spice up your foes, prepare savory snouts. Okay, we've just been introduced to pig snouts, which is another collectible that we will be getting. So yeah, I think we can slide into here. This is fine. Now what's going to happen is that door is going to close behind us. Alterfly. Okay. Okay. Let's take out the nest. Come on, come on. All right, looking good, looking good. Now you want to do short bursts with this because it will overheat. Like that. Just like that. I can do the blade. So the pepper grinder is fired with the trigger, the right trigger. Whereas the vorpal blade is the X button. Ah! Get off! Alice. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Some teeth and some health. Uh-oh. Ah, it's overheated again. Done it again. Okay, good, good, good. With some teeth, with some teeth. destroy the nests. Uh-oh. All right. Throughout every domain, keep an ear out for snouts. Enter aiming mode and shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. Once the snout is full of pepper, it will reveal paths and collectibles. Nice. Okay, let me see what we're doing here. Okay. We'll get him in just a second. Let me collect all my stuff. Looks like we got full health. Let's see, where did he go? There he is up there. Okay, hang on. Keep an ear out for snouts. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the snout. Okay, Alice, why are you not... Okay, there we go. So you gotta go into... I guess you can't... target him? There we go. There's the first of our 3 pig snouts. Nice. Okay, that door's now open. And this was the mistake that I made in the first game. I went back through that door, and it closes behind you. So before we do that, let's make sure there's nothing out here. Let's see. Hang on just a second. Let's just make sure there's nothing out here to get. We've got some teeth over here. Hey, Alice, don't get stuck on stuff. Grab the teeth. Now, there may not be anything out here, but there is going to be teeth, so I'm going to get them. Very nice, very nice. That goes back towards the door. So I think... Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, so we should have 1 out of 14 snouts, 7 out of 26 memories, and 2 out of 18 bottles, and that is all correct for right now. I believe... So I didn't miss anything yet, as far as my first playthrough went, even though I didn't explore back here, which really bothered me, but apparently I didn't need to, so we're fine. So... let's head back into the kitchen. I think we're good.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
And we got a bread basket. Break the Duchess basket to receive a reward. Ooh, and the door opens. How many is that? 5, 10, 15, 20. Nice. All right. And into the keyhole we go. Okay, we got a pig snout over there. We got some teeth. Let's go grab the teeth. Off he goes. And that gives us our platform. Uh-oh. Enemy. 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 Okay. Let me drop down for a second. Hey, get off! Alright, dude. Stop that, please. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Grab all that. Now, if I go small... Sorry. One of these damn buttons. No. The plant will not eat me. Aw, that one plant did it. Okay. Let me just make sure we got everything. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Got some guys up there. Nice. Alright. Back up we go. Double jump over to there. Ooh, almost missed that. Okay, we got ourselves another pig snout. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Alright, dude, come here. Okay, off he goes. More little dominoes. Very nice. Very nice. Let's grab these. Okay. There should be... let's see. There should be, somewhere in this area, another memory. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, we're good.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
Okay. Good, 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 good. Yes. There is somewhere down in here. Go downstairs again. We have some shells down here. Let's grab those, but there is a fake rock. Yeah. This I missed last time. I found the fake rock, but I didn't go through the little door because I thought it was maybe the way forward. It is not. So this is one of the things that I missed in my first time through this thing. So we got a bottle here. And we've also got a bunch of teeth. So there you go. Yeah. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just reading. I'm going to make sure we got everything we're supposed to have. We should have 8 memories, 3 snouts, and 3 bottles. Yeah, we're good. All right. We're doing just fine. So that definitely was missed in my first playthrough of this area. I do see we're getting to the point where we need to stop. Which is fine. Which is fine. Let me find... I wonder if I know how to see the checkpoints. Okay, we're going to be using the dominoes again. Okay. Okay. grab this gold tooth that's over here. Bing. Let's see, there's nothing that way, right? I think we're good. Good, good. There we go. Take that guy out. Grab some teeth. No? No? Okay. Sweet. Alrighty. Slithery guys. Okay. Yeah, there's a ledge up there. See, I missed that as well. Okay, we got to get over to this ledge. There we go. Let's go through the keyhole. Okay. Yep. Missed this as well before. Yeah, this is why you have to use a guide, because you never know what's like the actual way to go and what's just like a side passage. So yeah. Okay. All right, let's go back this way. There's a memory up there. Okay. And I think we just saved at a cutscene. I think I saw the thing in the lower right, so I'm going to stop here, guys, and we'll stop it there. So we've got 3 out of 14 snouts, 8 out of 26 memories, and 4 out of 18 bottles for this level. So that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go back to the main menu. Yes. All right, let's look at our memories. So none of these. We have this one.
Purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
Sure. I mean, I guess we could go through them.
I swear, you jump so well. If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Yeah.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
Okay. Pris, no memories. Dr. Wilson, 2 memories.
How small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey-hole.
Pick flight or
Flight
fight.
implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
Okay. We do have a mock turtle soup.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
And then Radcliffe, no memories. Okay, there's your memories. We got that done. Back out of there. Extra content. What is this again? Oh yeah, this thing. So characters. We got some new characters. Insidious Ruin. Insidious Ruin, an unnatural and hostile combination of ruined mechanical parts, vomits pollution, and slashes through the muck it dispenses. A mindless industrial disease, it oozes grease and organic slime and wields a dangerous weapon. Its unseemly sound and noisome stench completes its menacing aura. An awful head adds to its revolting appearance. Okay. The Bolterfly. What passes for fauna in the Hatter's domain resembles winged crossbow bolts. They nest in the now wrecked machinery, of which they're very protective. They become fractious when disturbed, and for dumb creatures, they're annoyingly resourceful. Then you got the Slithering Ruin. Ruined and repulsive, this reckless waste of protoplasm has as much in common with maggots and leeches as it does with slimy garden slugs. Secretive by nature and surprisingly aggressive when cornered. Okay, and that's it. There's 74 of these guys. Damn. Theatricals. Okay, Dr. Bumby states his case. Yeah, I don't think we need to see it again. Ex-nurse Witless sounds off again.
Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roast.
Okay, we've seen it. So that's chapter 1. We've still got 2 more theatricals to do for that, so there's 21 of those in total. We've already gone through past matters. I don't need to look at this again. And let's look at Troubling Visions. I guess we don't have any more. Any new ones? Okay, there you go. Let's go to this. So 8 out of 94 memories, 3 out of 59 snouts, 4 out of 83 bottles, no radula rooms. Haven't found this yet. We got 2% completion. We found the knife and the pepper grinder, and we have not finished any chapters. There you go. That's everything, guys. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's see. Can we equip? I guess not. Okay. All right, guys. Very, very cool. What did I just do? Oh, I just went out the front page. That's fine. What does this do? Okay, yeah. So we got weapons, the pepper grinder and the vorpal blade, and then the same dresses as always before. So very nice. Okay, now we're done. I think we are finished here, so we will stop here and we will pick this back up in the next episode. So I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Thanks a lot.